Hello everyone, I'm back, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. So far, 2023 has been a year filled with many strange, unknown creatures caught on camera. From extraterrestrials to skinwalkers and to many other disturbing unknown beings. So today I decided to highlight some of the realest and scariest creature encounters ever caught on camera. So grab your popcorn and allow your fear to be maximized as we recap the scariest creatures caught on camera this year. The following video takes place in Oregon. It was posted to TikTok on August 12th, 2023. The caption of the video reads, "Guy goes missing in Oregon and this is the last thing he caught on camera." He wakes up in the late hours of the night to something outside of his tent.
Something's right outside the tent. There's something right outside the tent.
He thinks it's just someone kicking rocks around outside. He stays in his tent for a while until he gathers the courage to go confront whoever or whatever is outside. He exits the tent and walks around. Suddenly, a pale creature appears and just stands there in the middle of the path. And this is where the video cuts off. According to Clark Payne, the uploader of this video, the man is still missing. It's unknown what exactly happened to him and what the heck he captured on camera. Was that strange, pale, humanoid creature responsible for his disappearance? Some say this was a skinwalker. Skinwalkers are malevolent, shape-shifting spirits that are known to reside deep in the woods. Their objectives are to lure their victims deeper and deeper into the woods, until they eventually terrorize them. Definitely some very horrifying footage. The following video was taken by locals in Colombia, and it was later released to the public by news outlet Express. The locals were walking around the remote wilderness, minding their own business, when suddenly some strange, otherworldly cries began to ring out. These cries were so loud and out of place that it caused them to look up into the trees, and they immediately found the source. Here's what they saw. A ghostly woman is seen on top of the tree emitting these strange cries. It's hard to see, but she appears to be in some sort of dress or gown. And the tree she's in has to be at least 100 feet tall, and she's somehow perched directly on top of it. Something that would be almost impossible for a human to do. The locals had one standalone theory. They thought that it was the infamous spirit Loch Ness. According to the YouTuber Slaptham, the legend of the Loch Ness comes from the nearby area. She is supposedly the malevolent spirit of a mother who drowned her children and then took her own life. Because of the tragic incident, her spirit lives on in the location of her children's deaths. And allegedly, this evil ghost goes on hunts for more children victims. She tries to lure them into nearby waters so she can drown them as well. This being said, is this really Loch Ness caught on camera? Let me know what you think in the comments. This video was taken on September 25th, 2023. A group of security guards were patrolling a nearby abandoned building. The building is reportedly not in use and it's locked up and guarded, so it's practically impossible for anyone to get in. But to the security guards' horrors, they looked up and saw this.
The lights are...
And I can't see, like, nothing.
The lights are off right now. Oh, it just moved. It just moved.
No, it did not.
It just moved.
I just heard a weird noise.
There's a shadow in the window, and at first it just looks like a shadow, but then it moves. Spooked, they called for backup and some of the security guards began entering the building. But as this is happening, the security guard located outside spots two more human shadows.
Security.
Did you throw that? Something just threw across the room.
I'm outside the door. I don't have access to that unit.
Then suddenly something comes flying through the room and breaks the window. You can hear via the walkie-talkie that the other security guard did not throw the item. The encounter goes on for quite a long time, and these two shadows never move a muscle. The security guards and mostly everybody else think that they were dealing with something paranormal. The security guards still don't know what to make of it, as they never found anyone hiding inside the building. An Australian man took a normal trip to the laundromat very early in the morning, as he does frequently. It started out normal until he looked up in the sky and saw something strange. It happened specifically in Brisbane, Australia.
It's been up there for the past half an hour. It's extremely high. It's way too high for a drone to sit. Just sitting up there, pulsating random colours. And it's been there for the past half an hour that I've been sitting here at the laundromat.
You can tell the man is very puzzled by what he is seeing. A strange ball of light is seen completely stationary way up in the sky, but it's continuously changing colors. Now it's obvious that this is not a star or planet because they do not change colors like that. And it's obviously not any kind of aircraft that we know because it's not moving at all. The man finished the video off with the quotes, "I don't know about this world, bro," and I can definitely agree with him on that one. Definitely some footage that raises lots of questions. If you guys have any ideas as to what this could be, let us know in the comments down below. This video has been going viral recently and it's just downright disturbing. It was posted on September 16th, 2023. The video depicts a man behaving very strangely. The way his eyes are glowing is deeply unsettling. As I've said before, humans' eyes do not produce eye shine, so for his eyes to be glowing like this is an anomaly. It's normally a trait found in nocturnal animals. The most believed theory is that the man has rabies, a disease usually found within wild animals that can affect humans as well. As the disease progresses, the infected person may experience hallucinations, delirium, and aggressive and abnormal behaviors. Could this be a human with a bad case of the rabies? Some online users are leaning more towards the paranormal realm for an explanation. Some suspect that he's a skinwalker. A skinwalker is a shape-shifting witch spirit that can take the form of animals and humans. Skinwalkers behave very weirdly, just like the man in the video. And could that be why his eyes are glowing? Either way, rabies or skinwalker, one thing's for sure, this video is deeply disturbing. Now the following footage here creeped me out and I'm sure it will creep you out as well. In the video, a group of guys go out exploring in the very late hours of the night. They venture deeper and deeper into the woods and they film their whole experience. But shortly after the start of their expedition, they began experiencing strange events. They thought they saw an orb and they began discussing it, but as they talked, something strange happened.
I don't know, mate. What was that? What was that?
What sounds like a pig squealing is heard in the background.
I don't know, mate.
They were frightened by this and began joking about how there's probably a pig nearby, but then this happens.
I don't know.
Yes, a pig was nearby, but not the type of pig they thought. This was some half pig, half human creature. It lunges at them and attempts to attack them, but they run away in horror, all while the creature continues to follow them.
What is that?
People are calling this a Pigman sighting. The Pigman was supposedly a butcher that would cut up pigs, all while wearing a creepy pig mask, until he ultimately met his fate. He was killed and eaten by the pigs that he was slaughtering. Even though he was killed, the ghostly spirit of the Pigman is said to still live on deep in the depths of the woods. Could this footage here be a real encounter of the Pigman? Or is it simply just a hoax? The following unexplainable photos were taken by a mother named Jessica Jones Elbert. Her children were out running around playing in her backyard, and she wanted to capture the moment, so she took out her phone and began snapping pictures of them playing. But when she looked back at some of the photos, she was absolutely shocked at what she was seeing. There before her very eyes is what looks like the ghostly spirit of a young child. Her son is seen looking at the camera, and in the background, a shadowy child figure is seen. But this gets way more scary and even more convincing as we take a look at the next photo she took. Seen here are two children playing in the foreground, but when we look in the background we see, once again, what looks like a child ghost lurking. Jessica recalls that she was 100% certain that there were no other children nearby, just her two children playing. Some suspect that this could have been the spirit of a child who lived in the home previously, and he died there. Very eerie for sure. This video here was captured only a week ago by a man named Mark. He was out driving around and he looked up in the sky and was shocked at what he was seeing. He pulled over to the side of the road and took this video.
Hey, listen, yo, check this out, yo. I see something in the sky, yo. I'm telling you, no BS, man. This is right here in the middle of the road. This thing turning. What the?
A strange 3 lights are seen flying through the sky. They rotate in a strange pattern. It's not like any flying device that we've ever seen here on Earth. And what makes this even more convincing is the fact that this is his only video like this on his TikTok account, leading me to believe that he wasn't doing this for clout. And his reaction does seem very, very genuine. Mark thinks that this was a real UFO. With all of the strange UFO and alien videos coming out recently, some are beginning to think that the aliens are coming. But what do you think? This video came up on my TikTok the other day and it shocked me, literally. You'll see what I mean in a minute, but a man by the username Forrest Galanti was out in the forest. He films all kinds of outdoor content, mostly stuff with crazy wild animals. But on this day, he would have an encounter with a different kind of nature, Mother Nature.
You cannot live without. One of those is a GPS. Doesn't matter where you go in the world, you should a bulky handheld one. And I got hit. I felt it, yeah.
My man practically got struck by lightning while filming a gear review. This happened on September 25th, so literally just the other day, and he actually felt the shock of the lightning. But it appears he didn't get struck directly. It seems it struck the water and the current traveled to him through the water. This is a very lucky man. He could have been seriously injured or even killed by this lightning. And this is exactly why it's never a good idea to go in any kind of water during a lightning storm.
But I got hit. That hurt. Really hurt, actually. Come sit down. Oh, did you get hit?
Felt it in my heart a little bit.
I did. I'm feeling my butt.
The fact that they even caught this on camera is insane. Even though it was a scary and probably scarring experience, the memory will live on forever through this very video. Taking a look at an unexplainable creature caught on camera. A man was walking along the bank of a lake when he looked down and spotted something strange. Check it out. Many are calling this the Loch Ness Monster, however others are not too sure. Some hypothesize that it's a whale of some sort. But how can a whale be this close to shore and in this shallow of water? The size of the beast is massive. It only slightly emerges from the water, showing us that it's even larger than we think. If you don't know, the Loch Ness Monster is a massive water monster hailing from Scotland. Many people are on the lookout for this being and claim that it's real. Sightings of the so-called Loch Ness Monster happen quite often actually, making people believe even more. Do you believe in the Loch Ness Monster? Let me know in the comments. Now, if you're not a fan of spiders, this won't be your favorite video. Some girls found a massive spider in their bedroom and they decided to try to capture it.
Oh, you got him! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, now what?
They successfully trap it in a plastic bin, but just when they think they got it, this happens.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Now, I think we've all been there trying to catch or kill spiders inside your home, but a spider that big, I don't think we've all been there. After the video, the spider probably ran and hid somewhere and it was probably very hard to locate it. Just a scary position to be in. And as I watch the video, I can't really tell what kind of spider it is. Let me know in the comments if you can tell. On to the next. Now this video especially freaks me out because I hate flying in planes, especially when it's windy and there's a bunch of turbulence. But this here would be a whole new level of turbulence.
Holy shit, what are you doing?
From inside of the airport, a small tornado can be seen forming right outside. This happened at the Chicago Midway International Airport on May 31st, 2023. I'm sure all of the flights were delayed at the time because of this. But this reminds me of last spring when my family went on vacation to Florida and they were flying back home, but on the same day there happened to be a very intense windstorm. There were gusts of wind up to like 50 miles per hour and there were trees and power lines down everywhere. And they had to fly home in that weather. And I wasn't on the plane luckily, but I lived near the airport, so I saw them fly over the house and the plane was just rocking back and forth and you could see it just blowing in the wind. Now, if you can see a huge plane rocking back and forth flying through the air, that has to be some very intense wind. But luckily the pilot did an amazing job and landed the plane successfully despite the very high winds. My family said the descent was super rough and very turbulent and it was a very scary experience. But anyways, enough about my personal experiences and on to the next clip. Now this video here is shocking, but it's more cool than scary. Posted to TikTok by Element of ZZZ, the quick video shows them at a burn site. A building had caught fire and burned down, but you won't believe what they found inside.
Bro, out of this whole burnt, come on, bro. This Bible is not.
Nah, bro. Nah.
That's God. Look around, bro.
Nah, bro.
Untouched. Everything is completely burned down, but somehow this Bible was left completely untouched. They were very puzzled and shocked by their finding, and the guy kept saying, "That's God."
Crazy. I got goosebumps, bro. I just did too, no cap, bro. That's God, bro.
But honestly, how else could you explain such a mysterious event? Definitely a very cool and mysterious encounter. This video is completely unexplainable. A man and his young son were staying at what appears to be a hotel or apartment. The father had to take out the trash and he decided to bring his son with him. But as they were on their way, they stopped at an old-looking mirror at the end of the hallway. And you won't believe what happens next.
I was taking the trash out with my son and he kept pointing at the mirror and waving and I didn't know why. So I pulled the camera out and I can't believe I caught this.
As you can see, some sort of shadowy face appears in the mirror after the son walks away. If you look closely, you can even see a pair of dark eyes. It's a pretty distinct shadow. Now, the man who took this video is freaked out and does not know what to think. Online users speculated that this was the spirit of a young boy who haunts the hotel. It is often said that mirrors can be used as so-called portals for spirits. They can enter and exit through them, especially if two mirrors are facing each other. However, other viewers began relying on more scientific theories such as a potential camera glitch. It looks pretty legit to me, and if I were them, I would definitely leave the hotel ASAP. To all of the arachnophobes out there, this one's for you. This is the giant Huntsman spider, commonly found in Australia. Now, what would you do if you saw this spider? This thing is massive. These Huntsman spiders have a body length of about 1 inch and a leg length of up to 5 inches long. And the adult females have a larger body size though. Even though this spider looks absolutely terrifying and may live rent-free in your nightmares, it isn't very harmful to humans. They are venomous, but not venomous enough to harm a human. You would just feel pain at the sight of the bite, nothing serious. And they are usually not too aggressive towards humans, even though the one in the video looks pretty aggressive. They are usually more scared of us than we are of them. Unless you have a fear of spiders, of course, then I stand corrected. But I hope you all enjoyed today's clips. Alright, I think it's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash the like button's mom. Let's aim for 2,000 likes for another one of these scary creatures caught on camera videos. And if you want to get to know me more, or you want to see more of my spooky content, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, MaxwellFear, or you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok, MaximumFearYT. And be sure to subscribe to the channel because only 4% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed, and be sure to hit that bell as well so you don't miss when I upload. And be sure to check out my brand new merchandise. Alright, I hope your fear was maximized. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.